What's going on YouTube? Derek here, and I'm bringing you guys a new, this is going to be half pickups and half updates about some personal stuff and some trips I'm taking in the next couple of weeks and some upcoming videos I hope to be making. I don't have a whole lot of stuff, just a few gaming related items, but very cool thrift store find that I wanted to show to you guys before I sell them. And some CDs, a collectible, and a Switch game. So let's get started. I'll start with the non-gaming related stuff first. So we've got the Kiss, one of the Kiss cars from the 1998 Kiss catalog. Very cool. I don't know how many of these there are, but I would like to get as many as I can. It says issue number 11, limited of 1 of 25,000, so it's not very rare. But pretty cool. Not the best shape, but that was $5. I thought it was cool. It'll go well with the rest of my Kiss stuff. And some CDs here. These first 5 I just got yesterday. They were $1 each at the Goodwill outlet. And the first 2 I bought because they just looked interesting. I've never heard of the bands. The first one is Time Flies Just for Fun. And honestly, I bought it because the cover has an arcade machine and it's like done in the 80s like style font. So I was like, alright. And it says parental advisory, explicit content, but I looked it up and apparently they're like a pop band. I don't know. And then I got Big Audio Dynamite. This is Big Audio Dynamite. I don't know who this is either, I don't think. But it looked pretty interesting, so we'll see. And the next 3 are pretty good finds, though. This was the first one I actually found for the day, was the Yes album, which I don't have. I don't think I have any Yes on CD, but this has, like, some great songs like Yours Is No Disgrace, Starship Trooper, I've Seen All Good People, which is one of the best songs ever. Very cool. We've got The Wallflowers, which my buddy recommended this to me, and he showed me some songs on it. It's pretty good. I think he told me it's Bob Dylan's son, which is interesting because I don't really like Bob Dylan. And his son kind of sounds like him, but it works much better here. And I don't know why I bought this. It was just cool. Space Jam soundtrack. I almost want to say I might already have it, but I don't know. I'll have to look. But Space Jam soundtrack. And then some more CDs. These were probably like 2-3 weeks ago now. This is from my guy at the flea market. They used to be $3 a piece, so I didn't usually buy that many from him. Unless it was something like I really wanted that I couldn't find. But he told me they were $2 a piece this time, so I was like, okay, well, he's got some more obscure stuff I don't get to see, so I'll pay $2. This probably being the best one, or probably my favorite anyway, and that's Mother Love Bone, Apple. I just heard this album for the first time like 3-4 weeks ago. It was right before I bought the CD, like in just a couple days. Really good early grunge stuff. It's a shame that I think his name was Andrew Wood died so soon, because I think they definitely would have been one of the greatest bands of the 90s. We got Rainbow Rising. This is with Dio and Richie Blackmore. I don't know any songs on here. I only know like 2 Rainbow songs, the ones they put on the radio. Long Live Rock and Roll and Man on Silver Mountain. Both excellent songs, but I don't know any of these. We've got Alice in Chains Unplugged, which I swore I had, but when I just went through my CDs back there, I don't have it, so figured I'd get it. 10 Years After, Cricklewood Green. This is one of the best 60s and 70s rock groups. Alvin Lee is an amazing guitar player, and if you haven't heard them, you really should. And the last one is Beck. Odelay. I've been looking for this forever, and I've seen it twice at my local Goodwill, and it's always been destroyed, so finally got that one. So that's all the non-related gaming pickups, so we'll get to the few that I got. I said I got a Switch game, so I'll show that one first. This is another limited run game, and I don't keep up with all the companies like Limited Run, Strictly Limited, you know, all the other companies. There's a ton of them now. It's so hard to keep up. But this is through Limited Run, and it's a game I only found out about like 2 days before it came out. And I'm very glad I did, because this is one that I really would have wanted and been very upset that I missed out on. And that is Lumines Remastered. This is a perfect game for the Switch. And I can't believe they got a remaster. I mean, the Vita one was one of my favorite games on the Vita. Top 5 by far. And I like the original on the PS2, so very, very cool. Glad that they did that one. Couple 360 games here. The first two came from the flea market, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago maybe. Two for $5. We got Grid, which looks really cool. I mean, I love racing games, and this one looks like really awesome. So, can't wait to play that. And we got Project Gotham Racing 4, another great racing game, which I also thought I had, but it's actually 3 that I have, so cool. And the last one, this was a yard sale find from last weekend. Asked Leigh if she had any games, and then I heard her say something about Madden, and I was like, oh god. But she'd already like gone in to get them. But she came back out and had a stack of games that weren't even sports, but this was the only one I really wanted, but I offered her $2, and it's Alan Wake. I've never played this game, so I figured for $2, I'll pick it up, and I don't think it's been ported to the Xbox One in any form, so cool. And definitely the score of the last few weeks. Went to a local thrift store around here called CHKD, and it's not one I go to super often because I never really find anything in there. I've seen occasional game stuff though, and I did find some pretty good CDs there too at some point, so I was like, alright. And my buddy wanted to go, so we stopped in, and I'm looking through the DVDs and all that. I don't see anything. I'm looking through the games because they always, separate them out, and I'm not seeing anything. And then I'm looking through the CDs, and on the spine of one, I see this. Digimon World. Complete. $2.98. So I was like, wow, okay. And I was like, alright, getting that. And I was looking, I was like, well, alright, is there anything else in here? Because there's not there's not just one rare PlayStation game. And I was right. We got Digimon World 2. Digimon World 3, which is ironically, I think, the most common. I think this one actually got a greatest hits. Even though I think it's a pretty late release. And this would have been the best one. And unfortunately, it's missing the manual. But it's got the back art, and that's Tomba fucking 2. Holy fuck. Pretty crazy. But there is a catch. They're all pretty heavily scratched. In fact, this is the only one that I could boot and play. Digimon World 1 and 3 would get to the main menu and then freeze, and 2 wouldn't read at all. But this one I played for like 20 minutes and it seemed okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sell this one. I'm going to have to get these resurfaced, but I don't know where I'm going to do it yet, because my local game store charges $10 a piece, which is ridiculous. So I got to find somewhere to take those, but I am going to list this one probably tonight. Because I should be able to still get like $40 for it probably with no manual and the scratches. So $12 for those, even if only the Tomba worked. That was a good gamble. So that's all the pickups. Let's talk about some upcoming stuff. And I'll talk about the trips I'm taking and upcoming videos. And then I'll talk about the personal stuff. So June is tomorrow. It's May 31st as I'm recording this. Hopefully it'll be uploaded at the same time. In 2 weeks, on the 15th, I'm going to Florida for 3 days, 14th through the 17th. I'm going with my buddy. It's not meant to be a vacation. We're actually going to pick up a car for his mom. And we're going to make a bunch of stops on the way back, stopping at all sorts of thrift stores and all sorts of game stores and, whatever, because we're taking 2 days back. So we'll have some time to, detour a little bit. So that's pretty cool. I hope I can take enough footage during that trip to make it its own video. But if not, on the 18th, right after I get back from that, I'm going to the beach for the day because I'm going to see some friends that are coming from Hawaii. And there's some game stores and stuff down there. I want to hit up in some thrift stores while I'm there, so I'm going to do that too. And then on the 21st, 2 days later, is Too Many Games, so I'm going there the 21st through the 23rd. So the plan is to hopefully make the Florida trip and maybe the beach trip one video and Too Many Games another video. But if I don't get enough footage from the first two, I'm going to just make it all one big video when I get back. I'm very, very excited for all that. Lots of excitement. Unfortunately, we just learned, me and Zach learned, that Jared unfortunately will not be attending with us this year. We'll miss you, buddy, but he had some stuff come up. So I understand. Things happen, and we'll see you hopefully next year. Or maybe sooner. Maybe I'll come back sooner than that. So that's the month of June. That's plans for the next, 3 weeks. Some upcoming videos. I'm going garage sailing tomorrow. Hopefully going to find some good stuff. I'm going to plan to make a video out of it if I get anything to show. The last couple of weeks of the yard sales have been really, really slow. That's why you didn't get one last week, because I only found Alan Wake. So we'll see. But hopefully I'll do a couple more garage sale videos for the next couple of weeks, and then you'll get those 3 videos, and then we'll be garage selling for the next presumably 3, 4, 5 months. So hopefully it'll be a steady stream of videos, and I hopefully will be able to get a pair of spyglasses here very soon. I really, really want to get a pair. So that's that on the videos. Some personal stuff that's been going on. I'm back on the diet. I know I said this 3 months ago in another video, but this time I've actually made a real effort. The last one, I did it, and I didn't really want to do it, and then 3 days later I stopped. This time, I'm really confident it's going to happen. It's been over 1 week since I've had any soda or any beverage with any calories. So I'm pretty much off of that completely. I'm almost on all water, and I occasionally have these Gatorade Zeros because there's no sugar and there's no calories, and they taste really good, so not too bad. And I also drink these Fruit 2O strawberry flavor. These are really good too, no calories. So I've been on that. I've started going to the gym. I'm trying to go 3 times a week. I went Wednesday, and then I went today, and I'm going back on Monday. I go with my buddy because he can get me in for free. I might sign up myself if I want to go more, but, I'm right now 3 times a week is fine because I'm not in any sort of shape. When we went this morning, it was killing me. I'm trying to do 1 mile on the treadmill every time we go because we go early in the morning, and we only have about 45 minutes. But that won't be for long. Soon we'll have as much time as we want. It's just right now he has work. But work ends for him in a couple of weeks. And then we're going to get in after a couple of weeks where he wants to start doing the weights and stuff and all that. So hopefully this really is going to be the time that I lose the weight, because I am 280 some pounds right now. And that is ridiculous because 3 months ago I was 270. It's not good. It's not good. So I've made a real attempt, and I think this is going to be the time. But that's really it for everything I've had going on. I think that's all I've really got to talk about. Hopefully you'll see a garage sale video tomorrow. And if I have anything else come up, I'll make a video. If not, I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks for Florida. See you all later. I still need to look at the camera.